able to recognize pitches becomes more and more important to your success as a hitter, and who's better qualified to talk about that?
From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the just about to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Eric Lauer. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
The throw to third. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Delay on third. Murray over at second with one down.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Now two away as they get a run across. Ji-hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit. Grounded out his first time. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on two hits. No errors and a man left. We head on down. And now the first baseman, Derek Murray, doubled his first time up.
Murray.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it's gone. He crushes that one to center field, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2, and that's his fifth straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate.
And at first, Derek Murray digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Bunts it straight back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, out on the sac bunt. So two in scoring position with one out. Ji-hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit. On the ground, right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Bryan Reynolds here. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Ball four, and a run comes in to score. And the batter now, Connor Joe. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The pitch. Slides, but he can't come up with it. The throw's offline. He's safe. Now a 3-run lead, 7-4.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back.
First and second, no outs. And now the shortstop, number 27. And he deals. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second for 1.
He's out.
And that's 2. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Derek Murray.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Fly ball down the line, pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Number 3.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ji-hwan Bae. Bases juiced, no outs. Out to short, dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and a run is in to score.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Swang and a ball popped up, and the infield fly rule called.
The right fielder, number 19.
Murray at third. Hayes on second. Bae at first. One gone. On the ground, right side. To second, there's one. Over to first, safe. One out, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, number 7. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch. A 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get that save and do it efficiently, he'll be ready to pitch tomorrow.
Final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Hello, baseball fans. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Mitch Keller. What do you have on him, Chris?
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Man at second with one away. Stepping in, Endy Rodriguez. Righty delivers. Out to short. Downs. Slings to first, and that's an out.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Connor.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Connor Joe. 2-2. To third, and that one handled. Tosses across to first, and that's the inning. Pirates leave. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's Lane Thomas. Keller back to work. On the ground right side. Fair ball. Here comes the throw. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Derek Murray doubled in his first AB. The pitch. Lined into left center, base hit. But now they hold him to a single. Doesn't have plus speed, so I guess they didn't want to try and stretch it there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now, Endy Rodriguez grounded out to short in his first trip. Got it by him for the K.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Connor Joe now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's outside. Murray, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Here we go.
There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Righty to the plate. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. And the pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Bay. Over to Cruz. There's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break. Up next for the Pirates, Derek Murray.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Ripped to right, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Popped up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. So 2 down. Number 7 digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3.
Hey, come on now, let's go.
Payoff pitch. To the right side, Murray. He'll do it himself, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. All tied 1-1. On to extra innings. Up now for Washington, Alex Call. On the ground. He handles it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 10th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Derek Murray.
Moving.
Here comes a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Sawinski headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And now they trail by 1. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing. Nice.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
The batter.
1 down. Runner at first. Next is the Pirates DH, Connor Joe. The 0-1. Ground ball could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now, and on the hill, the big righty, Johan Oviedo. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Over to Cruz. There's 1, and that's 2. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Derek Murray. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. Hard hit, right side. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning. Jeter Downs to the plate here.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And that bunted towards first. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out. Up next for the Pirates, Derek Murray. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Line and a base hit into right. So a man aboard now with 1 away. One down. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. Singled and scored his first time. The pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base.
And now here is Derek Murray. 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit right field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he's squared
on the ground, 2 ball. Fired to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. And welcome back. Last chance for the home team at the plate. Derek Murray. That one is absolutely belted. Oh! run number 30 on the year. And they close the gap. It's 7-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
First pitch moments away, and our starting pitcher here today, David Peterson. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runner.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. One runs in. He's in there. It's 2-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. 3 hits and a loss last night. The other way. Nice grab.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Here's Miguel Andujar. And a 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Chavis over to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not.
Back here at PNC Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. That one the other way. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Batting fifth.
So 1 out, nobody on. Derek Murray, the next Pirate to hit. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he's...
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. The 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Garcia to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 4 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 27. Peterson back to work. On a line, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Derek Murray.
The first baseman.
And the pitch.
Murray.
Rips that one to right. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Throw, and it gets away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Connor Joe. He's 0 for 1. And the right-hander deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he didn't get the
Now
call on the
batting,
mound the pitch
center
before.
fielder,
Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Puts one down in front of the plate. Gathers and throws to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
The catcher, number 55.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Jason DeLay, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. Right-handed reliever. Hits softly on the ground to third. The throw to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they're in front 4-0. Base is full, 2 gone. And here's the first baseman, Derek Murray. Swing, and this ball is hammered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. An absolutely majestic shot. His 31st home run of the season. It's 8-1.
Great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam, the drive in 4. Really good job at the plate. Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.